The Song dynasty, lasting from the year 960 to the year 1279, was one of the greatest dynasties that had ruled China. During the time of its rule, the Song dynasty was the world's most powerful empire, economically, scientifically, and militarily. But the question is, what was the rise and fall of the Song dynasty? Well, for starters, the Song dynasty was divided by historians studying it: the Northern Song Empire and the Southern Song Empire. The Northern Song Empire was based north of the Yangtze River and lasted from about 960 to 1127, while the Southern Song Empire was based, you guessed it, south of the Yangtze River and lasted from about 1127 to 1279. The dynasty before the Song dynasty, the Tang dynasty, was divided into small kingdoms, hence the era, the Five Dynasties and the Ten Kingdoms era. Most of the Tang territory was taken over, and by the year 923, the East Tang territory had 8 small kingdoms. A general from one of those kingdoms had revolted against his dynasty and established the Song dynasty with his son. He took the name Emperor Taizu and defeated the other kingdoms. Emperor Taizu was known for forming very successful military advancements and leaderships. Because of this, the Song dynasty's weapons were the most advanced in the world. He also invested in important and successful imperial policies and promoted the science and education. This made bigger empires that came later be inspired by the way Taizu ruled and built. For about 150 years, wars were carried out through the ruling of the Song dynasty, and they never ended with the true ruler. The Song had failed to conquer any more land, but they weren't necessarily losing any either, though this did make the dynasty weak and they were able to prosper their boundaries until 1127. There were other empires that were considered military threats to the Song at the time, such as the Lao Empire, but instead of trying to live at peace with these neighbors, they chose to try to invade this powerful empire. During 1127, the South Song dynasty took control, and so did a new emperor. The new emperor, Gaozong, set up his capital city in the wealthy and large merchant city of Hangzhou in the year 1132. This helped with foreign trade, a Southern Song priority, and helped with advanced merchants and military ships. Though, all good things must come to an end. The Southern Song rulers made the same mistake that entered the Northern Song dynasty. They tried to conquer weaker empires, only making themselves weaker. In the year 1234, the Song dynasty had joined forces with the Mongol Empire to defeat the Jin Empire, who had been trying to hold off the Mongols for about 2 decades. After finally defeating the Jin Empire, the Song tried to reclaim some cities such as the cities of Kaifeng and Beijing, but they came under constant threat. The Mongols took this chance to attack them, and the Song dynasty era ended. The Song Empire was proved to be the most difficult empire to defeat. They had the most advanced weapons and had the greatest population than any empire that the Mongols tried to conquer. Though, after about 5 years of battle between the Mongols and the Song was defeated, and that was the end of its ruling.